Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of the Weekend High Podcast. We on the B side, flipping that record over, that tape over. You see, the reason we call it the B side. Remember those B side tapes and stuff? You get a single back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But it's your man KZ, KZL, and your man Swag right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Damn,
yeah.
you know what I mean, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button,
Ooh.
and share button. Yeah, he over there. I mean, over here. Yeah, there you go. Reverse. I gotta do everything in reverse. So he over there. But
Yeah, traffic over there.
hell yeah. So yeah, man, starting it out another B side, man. Shoot. This is where we just sit back and voice our opinions and perspectives on stuff that's going on related to manhood in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Black male manhood in a sense. Because that's what we are. So we're gonna
Maybe
kick it
not, or
off.
maybe not, or maybe news related.
Yeah, yeah, it could be related, big in the news or not. But this week we got a good one for you. It's gonna be man, this has been in the news, man. 50 Cent and his son been in the news. It's basically his oldest son called $6,700 a month in child support inadequate. He said it's bad. He said 50 a bad. He said, yeah, my father's a bad father, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you'll get the strap. But so he said that's inadequate. And this is, you know what I'm saying, been circulating around big time, getting a lot of trending a lot, you know, and
Yeah.
just want to voice our opinions on that. And that's crazy, man. $6,700 a month, he said, was not enough child support for him and his mother, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's
Um,
the key.
right, man. That's $6,700 a month, man. That seems like more than enough to live pretty much anywhere, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You ain't even gotta be
Um,
nobody dependent with that kind of bread coming in.
right, you know what I'm saying? And so that equaled up to $81,000 a year, $81,000 a year. And he said that was not a substantial amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Basically, according to his eldest son, Marquise Jackson, the little dude that was in the Wankster video holding the Wankster dial. You know what I'm saying? uh, y'all remember him from that. Mm. He said basically $6,700 a month in the state of New York was inadequate. He was actually talking to interviewer um, that was interviewing him, and he was saying basically, this is a quote from him: "You're talking about a Forbes lister. You're talking about someone that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood with $81,000. It's not a substantial amount of money. You just can't live anywhere. You're talking about you got beef with everybody in the industry. You can't just live anywhere." So that's a quote from Marquise Jackson, that him and his mom couldn't live anywhere because 50 was beefing with everybody, and $81,000 a year in New York City wasn't enough. Now, um, I'm gonna let some have the perspective that okay, well, that's his dad's half. Okay, what his mama, where her half at? You know what I'm saying? So he got, you know, since the daddy paying 67, you know, your pops and your mom supposed to take care of you both.
Yeah.
So the 6,700 basically was for him. It really wasn't for his moms to be, you know what I'm saying, living off of, although she could, you know what I'm saying. And that's still taking care of the kid. You know, you keeping the roof over his head, still going to stuff that the kid need. But you can't just put it all on 50, like, well, you're supposed to take care of everybody in the household. Because I heard, you know what I'm saying, from reports that she had other kids and stuff as well, or I believe
Uh-oh.
two other kids. Don't quote me on that. So you know what I'm gonna do, y'all. You know how we rock on this show. You know what I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up the A,
Allegedly.
the A, the allegedly. Mm. But yeah, but that's the gist of it from what I've been hearing is that you know, that it would cost her a lot. Now there was she was on the radio getting interviewed by Sade. You know, you Sade, what my name is. 50 Cent baby mama, and her name is Shaniqua Tompkins, and she said basically that she left at New York without permission because she's supposed to get permission to move. So she already violated the child support or the arrangement she had by moving without telling 50.
That they made with the state. Yeah.
Right. She moved to Atlanta. So now when you think about it, you like, damn, $6,700 a month. And okay, New York, maybe that was a stretch, but damn, Atlanta, and we talking back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, we talking from wine to champagne in that bad
you
boy.
talking balling back. Big Meech was still out around this time and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was Atlanta when it was like early 2000s, and the stuff wasn't as much as it is now.
Young Jeezy then was cutting up.
Hell yeah. So back then let's say a crib, you probably could rent a crib for like maybe $800 a month back then. Like 800, 900. I wouldn't even imagine it was $1,000 a month back then. I want to say like 800, 900, maybe 1,000. Okay, let's talk about luxury. If you made a luxury crib back then, maybe let's say 1,500, 1,200, right?
Yeah.
Then so you got 6,700. So then you got 1,200 right there. Boom. Then you got a car. You know what I'm saying? Car insurance. So she gonna try to people be splurging. So let's say she got a Mercedes or something. Boom.
They said Denali.
That's another 1,000, right? Back then, we talking about back then because they said at the time when this happened, he was the dude, Marquise Jackson. His son was 12 years old. So think about that. So even if you go car and crib and then food, let's say you say 3,500, no 3,000, you still got like, you know what I'm saying? You still got hella bread left. Let's say even say 3,500. You know what I'm saying? You still got like 2,200 left to splurge. No, not 2,200. I'm sorry, 3,200 left.
Yeah, and is him mom and some siblings?
Right.
So what mom do? Embroider all day or something?
Right. I don't know. It didn't. She didn't say what she did or whatever. No. Actually, Marquise Jackson, her son, 50's son, said his mom did real estate. That was in the interview. He said that she did real estate. So think about
well, she earning too, man.
So 6,700 seem like more than enough money, wouldn't it?
I mean, he probably ain't went down to renew his income in a while, but shit,
Well, the thing is, check this out. It's a caveat to that. I'm glad you brought up income. The thing is, before the reason he was paying the 6,700 is because 50 went down and put himself on child support. But the thing is, the reason he did that is because he was giving her 20. It's alleged. Once again, it's alleged that he gave her $25,000 a month. He was giving her $25,000 a month, and she didn't appreciate it. So 50 was like, okay, you don't appreciate $25,000 a month.
Okay, so that was a handshake agreement. Allegedly.
Right. He had a handshake agreement, but he said that it was reports alleged that 50 said she was tripping and she was ungrateful and she wanted more than $25,000 a month. So when he did that out of pocket, no court system involved. So then what he did is he said, okay, well, if you got a problem with that, let's see what the court says about it. So when he went down to the court, they was like, oh, they gave him a decrease. They was like, shoot, he really only need to be paying $6,700 a month. So basically it didn't work out. It backfired on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because and then at any point along the train ride, she could just went rogue and said that all those were gifts.
Right. Oh, he never paid. The famous. He never paid me money.
He paid some checks to pay the rent and stuff, but I always didn't know I had to pay him back, or he didn't.
Right. I thought those was gifts. That wasn't going. So he did the smart thing by putting himself on it.
Brilliant thinking, man.
And with that, he got a reduction because, like he said, what happened was he would have kept giving her $25,000 a month because if she would have just been grateful, but
they say
she was like, yeah, she was wanting more and getting greedy. So now basically her son has the talking points of a baby mama. Because now that's why him, you hear all the reports that 50 don't get along with his son. So this kind of sheds light on that situation. Why he really don't mess with him like that is because basically he's like programmed by his mother. So he like he's like a baby boy, allegedly like a Jody and shit. Like he up under his mom.
Or just, just hearing that, berating your dad when his dad ain't there to defend himself, pretty soon it turns in indoctrination. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, this happens all the time. Oh, and there's, I'm sorry, I forgot to give you another caveat, Swag. Let me shed some more light. 50's baby mother, the mother, she prior to that, this is her words in the interview that she did recently after this came out. That she was reason it came to that is she tried to like after when she was getting $25,000 a month in the beginning, right? When he first blew up, whatever, she wasn't grateful, so she took him to court for $50 million.
Oh, you know what? I think I might remember that.
And she said that it was a pact he made with her when they was both broke, saying that he said he would take care of her forever. So the judge threw that shit out because it's like, I can't honor that. He said basically, the judge, I'm paraphrasing, the judge said both of y'all was young and unemployed at the time, so how could I enforce a pack y'all, a pillow talk, pact y'all made. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in pillow talk, baby. Yeah, I take care of you, fam. I mean, everybody didn't say it that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll never go broke again.
Right. So when he actually blew up, that was her get back, since he didn't want to give her more than $25,000 a month. Because she probably seen what Khalees was getting from Nas. Remember, Khalees was getting like $75K a month from this fool.
Man, but shoot, man.
Not to say he's a fool, that's my dude, Nas, but you know what I mean. But yeah. He went for that reduction too. Nas had to go in and get that reduction done because that decrease, because Khalees was getting like what, 75, 80 a month for one child. And then what's crazy though is 50's son, in the interview, he's very ungrateful because he starts talking mess about 50, and he's saying that, what kind of man, 67, he said, what kind of man, he was like upset, like, what kind of man go ahead and put himself on child support? He thought that was he didn't like the move when 50 did that, then he was like, he said, I'm the son of an A-list celebrity. So, I grew up in mansions and riding private jets and stuff. So, I deserve a certain lifestyle. And I should
that lifestyle he
basically
accustomed to, gang.
Yeah, so basically he acts entitled to what his father got, you know what I'm saying? Where other people, the dude who was interviewing was like, well, when you with me, then you with me. You get the benefits that come along with being me as my son. But when you with your mom, you get whatever she got, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't together. Is that right or wrong?
Fair.
Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't one-sided. So just like, the interviewer was saying, like, okay, you said your dad only gave you 6,700. Where was your mom's half at? You know what I'm saying?
She bringing in decent bread if she any good at real estate.
Exactly, man. She could have been making a hell of bread if she was in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I've never heard the amount coming into question from her. You know what I mean?
We're talking $6,700 a month in what, 2002?
Yeah.
Let me see.
2003.
2003.
Yeah. Well, that's when Get Rich or Die Trying came out in the G Unit album. G Unit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can look that up. See how much it'd be worth for now. $6,700. Okay, adjusted inflation. That would be like, okay, right now, that'd be like him paying, that'd be like somebody giving their baby mama $10,326 a month right now. And check this out. The funny part is 50 Cent said, you can't live on $6,700 a month. It was like, and a dude that was interviewing was like, he was like, most Americans don't even make $6,700 a month.
I know. I'm going, man walls and electric lights.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then also the interviewer was saying, he was like, shit, my mom's was only getting $40 a week child support. So what are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, but he was, and then that's when he went off and was like, well, you don't live my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm a son of an A-list celebrity. you know. And I even seen where your boy Mama's Cooking Kwame Brown was going in on it too. He was saying basically, we need to get rid of that word celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what really what does that mean?
I know at the end of the day, he's a dad, good or bad,
Right,
you know.
right. You're just a regular person. You just happen to be popular. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
they don't really.
your line of employment calls for fame, popularity, and good money. You know,
Hmm.
I
So
wouldn't be
yeah,
mad.
yeah, man. Man, I mean that's just crazy. So with all that said and done, he also was bringing up the fact that the $6,700 wasn't enough because him and his mom's house got burnt down. So he was like, if I told you right now, you got to start life over right now with $6,700 a month and rebuild your life. Could you do it? Could you do it?
If 50 was my father, my GoFundMe would be lit.
No, I'm just saying, forget 50 your father. Like if let's say your house burnt down, you and your family had nothing, but you getting $6,700 a month. Could you rebuild your life getting $6,700 a month? Like let's say like you
Yeah,
already had
on the quick
right
step.
now.
On the quick step. On the quick step.
Like let's say it's a benefit, like your dad was in the service and you get his pension, and like let's say right now you've been getting it right. Let's say God forbid, not what I'm saying, this happened. I don't want nothing to happen to my man's my guy's family. But let's say
Burning
just
bread
not,
over
not
there.
not the family. Y'all safe. Y'all make it out safe. Y'all ain't. Let's say y'all ain't home. Let's do it like that. Y'all ain't even home.
He
Y'all
said he
niggas
come
ain't even
home
home,
for a
right?
basketball trip. House
Yeah,
of
y'all on a
Blair.
trip, basketball trip in the house. So for God forbid, the house burned down or whatever, and but you already get $6,700 a month, so you can restart your life on that, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I mean, it sounds like with those kind of living conditions, that they probably had insurance on the house.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It
But
it's
yeah, man,
also
that's plenty of money. I mean, you don't even have to save really aggressively to be able to make a change. You know, you
no,
might have to do some temporary settling, but you go into a little apartment, 6 month lease. After 6 months of making 67,000, you know what I'm saying? That's good 56,000 somewhere like that. You know what I mean?
that quick, ain't it?
Quick.
Yeah, I mean, 6,700 ain't really nothing to turn your nose down to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could really live really decent on that type.
Yeah.
I mean, you could live decently anywhere. Like even if you stay in the area that's expensive. I know, like Cali people. I mean, you could probably. I ain't gonna say you're just gonna be balling out in Cali, but you'd be able to probably survive good at least. And in New York. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
if
he made
you,
it seem like he stay at Norton's Motel and shit.
you know, what I'm saying? We was in the poorhouse, $6,700 a month. You know what I'm
That
saying?
old Skid
Absolutely
Row.
nothing. Now, speaking on child support, we're gonna keep it on child support, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below.
Please hit the buttons,
Um,
fam.
my man is in the news too. And oh yeah, I forgot to, we was just talking it up, so we got to show 50 and little 50 right there. And also, your man's is in the news. One of my favorite comedians, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I got to keep that on there. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy agrees to pay Mel B extra $10,000 child support for 15-year-old daughter. Eddie Murphy has agreed to pay Mel B, old girl that was in the Spice Girls.
Yeah, Scary Spice.
Right, she dated Murphy for 9 months, and with their romance ending in 2006, resulting in a child, Angel Murphy Brown, who is now 15. It says it was reported the actor will now pay $35,000 in monthly child support to Mel, which is an increase of $10,000 from what he was previously paying. Up until now, Murphy has paid $25,000, which costs $300,000 a year, an arrangement which was put in place following their paternity battle in 2009. Um, so yeah, man, damn, that's a lot of goddamn money right there, man.
These
Eddie got
brothers.
it. Eddie got it. He got it. But
Yeah, man, he got that long money, man.
um, so what stripped out though is this an increase. Think about it. So why would I wonder what was the whole thing for the increase? I'm still scanning here. Um, it said that the new payment amount is going to begin. Actually, it began, and since he's a high earner, Eddie Murphy, it said the amount of child support set has been calculated based on the reasonable needs of a minor child. It says, yeah, he shall pay $35,000 per month.
Hey man, you gotta understand, this is right on the heels of him signing that big ass deal with Amazon.
Oh,
Coming to America 2 was stop one.
so when he get deals, she get deals.
Oh yeah, and he just released Dolomite. Here's my name. Come on, man.
I mean, I guess I ain't tripping over too much if you got paper like that too. Think about it. She
You know,
15, so
yeah, and
you
his
only got
brand is
about
still
3 more
his
years.
brand is still growing. You know, I mean, it's kind of fair, but at least his daughter ain't in the news talking about it. You know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. He only got 3 more years. She 15. So, I mean, but damn, that's a kind of a jump though. You know what I'm saying? He was paying.
Oh yeah, I guess you pay it all through your 18-year-old year.
But I guess you said Eddie got that paper. But yeah, it said that he's now paying 35,000 a month, and it said it was an increase of 10,000. He was paying 25 a month. I guess if he was already paying 25, what's 10 more?
Yeah, man. But hey, I had to circle back to 50. But you know, him going down there and really putting himself on child support was a smart move because you know what I'm saying, she took him to court, number one, right? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, you know, him knowing that she gonna already go rogue, then why not establish herself in the system? I mean, I was living at home when my first child was born. I was living at home, and we went down together and established, you know, support. And it just came out of my check. Never been in the arrears. You know what I'm saying? It's just a
Mm-hmm.
simple thing to do as a responsible father. And I never was out the house. But I wanted to insulate myself, you know, just in case something go wrong, and then I'm sitting here 15 years down the road, end up being a daddy from a distance, then got to worry about paying $15, 15 years worth of child support.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely in the case of this, the mother is might come out spiteful at you.
Well, you know, I mean, it's always a gamble just based
It
on
is a gamble.
relationships not working out. You know, I
Um,
mean, it's no personal indictment, but you know, I'm just
yeah,
saying
yeah. No, I would
it's
definitely
just a
say that. I would
smart thing to do. It's
I
just
would say
that.
that. No, definitely, very smart thing to do. That way, you know, you can't come back on you. Because every case is different. You know, me. Um, I have never been, but I've always been in my son's life and lived with him. So I really never, you know what I'm saying, paid anything. And actually, I take that back. Actually, when he was away from me, when his birth mother passed away, before that, when he was with her, she didn't, because I don't know. I basically, I say this: I had the character where she trusted me enough, and me and her had communication enough. It was cool because so what I would,
Trust the
would
process.
she told me what she needed monthly, and I agreed, and I said that's good. And also on top of that, I sent clothes and whatever he needs. So you know what I'm saying, I had a real good.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Me and her, it was real tight. And you know what I'm saying? It was nothing. It was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I need this amount every month. Is that cool? Cool. You know what I'm saying? But most situations don't work out like that. I'm in a 1%
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
situation.
You know, I grew up with both
Um,
of my parents in the house too, you know what I'm saying? So
and then another thing I did, I kept all my receipts because there was a time, you know, after she passed, I had to get custody of my son. And when I went to court, I had all my
yeah, had
receipts.
that
'Cause
due
a lot of
diligence
times
with
people,
it.
they say they, you know, oh, they ain't gonna accept that it was receipts and record, but actually the judge did because they were all Western Unions at that time. You know, this is back in
Yeah,
early,
back before they cash app and stuff.
yeah, before all of that. So I had receipts because I actually had to physically go down there. You know what I'm saying? So I had every receipt, a box. So she, you know, the judge was like, "Damn, well, you know what I'm
That's
saying?" And
the due
on the
diligence
receipt,
game right
when
there.
I send it, you know, on the memo, I would always put support. You know what I'm saying, for child support for boom, boom, boom.
Let the record show.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, but she never had to. She never had. We never had. She
Yeah,
had. We never had issues like that
and
because
yeah,
whatever.
and then you know what I'm saying, I'm married to her now. We got 2 children,
Hmm.
4 people family, but you know what
Right.
I'm saying, we never had an you know an oppositional type scenario, even like when we broke up a couple times, because the children came first. You know, that's what's
Right.
most important. Most
Yeah.
important. I
Same
take
here.
one live with me and one live with you, and we do our thing until we get back on the same accord.
Right. Same here. We weren't oppositional at all. We was pretty good friends. We just knew we we couldn't be together, but we was still cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything was cordial. Everything wasn't
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, like the vibe was never ruined, but it just wasn't in
Right.
the cards,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we was tight. We was cool. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her. And yeah, man, that's definitely something. When I'm seeing these amounts these people is paying, even if I was a millionaire, man, I mean, when you're on that type of level, you always got to kind of suspect. If put it this way, if I did anything, or I knew I was gonna make any big money, I would do the child support just like 50 did. Because when you are any kind of celebrity or even a person, people will clout chase you and get with you for that sole purpose. Like, oh, I'm gonna have a kid. I'm gonna try to get this fool to get me pregnant. So I
Yeah,
look.
penny tail on the donkey game.
And I want to speak about that. Actually, I don't know if you've seen this. Brittany Renner.
Oh,
Did you see the new sandwich she has? You know, you've heard of Crystals, right?
yeah.
Crystals has a
The
new chicken
Southerners, the
sandwich called the
Southerners like
Side Chick. Have
that.
you heard about that?
No, I haven't heard about this, but I know crystals made me smile.
Yeah, Crystals. They have a new chicken sandwich called the Side Chick, and
What?
it's endorsed by Brittany Renner. Um, there's a
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if you see. Actually, I'm gonna pull that up. Um, Yeah, man. I didn't know if you see that, but so now they take a side chick to a whole new platform. They monetizing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good marketing move by her and whoever did that.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm
So I'm ready to
saying?
put
But
my mouth on some side chick right now.
uh, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get it pulled up. Give me a moment, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Uh, let's see here.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. I got it. I got it pulled up here. We're gonna play. We're gonna play it in 1 second here. Once again, fair use,
Fair
fair
usage,
use,
please. Thank
fair
you. I
use.
like it.
I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Let me see here. Get it pulled up here. I wasn't prepared, y'all, but I said, you know what? I got to show y'all this. This is crazy right here. So, you know what I'm saying? She doing what they say in Players Club, using what she got to get what she want, because she's taking it to another level here. Let's go ahead and get this. All right, we all got this situated. Let me get this queued up. I'm sorry, guys. Quickly,
is speaking. These three new Crystal Side Chicks are thicker, juicier, and crispier than ever. Keep your main thing if you want. You just want to be your side chick.
Not pimento cheese. I'm sorry.
So what do you think about?
Oh, they went there, man. Oh, they went there.
What do you think about her in the commercial, just
2
doing her
feet in
side
the
chick?
paint, they went so hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. What do you think? Good marketing or going too far?
It's brilliant, man. But that pimento cheese caught my eyes. I didn't even see the other 2 flavors, nigga.
Hell nah. You worried about the
I
sandwiches. This nigga
saw
wanted
pimento cheese and my mouth, my jaw dropped.
Hell nah. He want the sandwiches.
Oh, the Southerners White Castles is indeed Southerners, and the other spokesperson is Foghorn Leghorn.
Hell no. Yeah, man. So they take a side chick to a whole new level, man.
Hey man, that's brilliant, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
he said that's brilliant.
yeah, man, because Brittany Renner don't really be on the tawdry stuff, but I like that sexy marketing, you know.
Yeah, because she is a side chick, so she said I'm gonna take it to.
And it wasn't cheap, and then, you know, she said ate her sandwich with her pinkies up and shit, you know.
Had a gown, ball gown, had a prom dress on and shit.
She's out there looking like Jessica Rabbit in the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at her.
It was brilliant.
I can't be mad. That's hustle right there. That's hustle.
That's tight, man, because I'm not from the South or even closer down there, but, you know, I'm aware of Crystals, and I've never heard of them having celebrity marketing like that.
Right. I mean, no, they've had some celebrity marketing in the past. I think what's the dude name? Fabo from the remember Laffy Taffy?
Laffy Taffy?
Yeah, he's a spokesperson for Crystals. He's a spokesperson for Crystals. He had the Crystals commercials and stuff. That's the only one I know of because he was on a show and he was talking about it, doing an interview. But yeah, man,
out there.
The side chick sandwich was endorsed by a side chick. Man,
I don't care. I think that beat our hottie sauce. I'm for real.
He said that beat out
my hottie sauce.
My hottie sauce. That beat out hottie sauce, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, man. I think she beat Meg on this one, man. Now, I think Sweetie got the best one, though, other ladies, and then Travis Scott are the guys.
Yeah, man. What do y'all put your comments put your comments below? What do y'all think about a side chick endorsing the side chick sandwich? You think that's good marketing, or you think they're going too far?
Right now.
Me, like I said, personally, I'm kind of mixed. I think it's good marketing. I think it's too much and good marketing because you know what I'm saying. On one end, if you look at one end, of course, you don't want to endorse being a side chick to the masses. Because then kids see that and they like, well, shit, being a side chick, good shit. I get a sandwich named after me.
But when you think about it from the food standpoint, that one that looked like the classic that had the pickle and the mayonnaise, that looked like a small version of the Popeyes classic chicken sandwiches going around. It's slick, man. I ain't gonna lie.
This nigga is stuck on the food. I ain't talking about this nigga. The crispiness of the chicken.
You telling you a little brioche roll?
The whole drizzle. They put the whole drizzle sauce on it. I want whole drizzle sauce on mine. Get your ass.
Hey, this campaign might have teeth, man.
Oh my god! I'm just talking about the look of
the
it,
imagery, yeah.
It's right. The imagery, you know what I'm saying? This is the B-sides, man. We gotta let Swag get right on here. Swag is caught on that sandwiches.
I know. I'm gonna have some grape soda in this motherfucker now.
Crystals, anybody from Crystals Marketing, if you see this video, Swag will be a good spokesperson.
Hell yeah, I'll do a read for you guys. Get at me. Let's talk numbers.
To me, Crystals ain't what it used to be, but it's I think their breakfast good now. The little grits bowl's kind of fire, but I don't know. I've had these sandwiches a couple times. One in Tennessee, and it wasn't hidden like it used to when I was coming up as a shorty, though. But
hey, man, they ain't got shit on White Castle, so I don't even care.
I heard that, man. But yeah, they ain't got no White Castle.
Hey, you gotta
I will say this. Back in the day, it used to, because when I remember driving down south when I was a kid, I used to beg for them Crystal Burgers because you know what they had on the White Castle? Then they had mustard on them. That was the difference between a White Castle and a Crystal, is they had mustard on them.
Hey, they were selling Coney burgers in this moment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That bacon burger dog.
You know what I'm saying? Bacon burger dog. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's hot mark. Yeah, that do kind of rival with my hottie sauce, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, man, that's up there, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she just wasn't up there cheap. You know what I'm saying? She was up there glamorous more than anything.
Hell yeah, man.
With a sexy edge to it. It had a little bite on it. I liked it.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, they got everything, man. I don't know what this world is coming to, man. They say, you're gonna see, I don't know. I don't know what you might see next, man.
Yeah, that shit killing Jack Harlow chicken sandwich thing.
Yeah. Now I got to do one more. We're gonna hit you with one more story on the B side. Don't forget, once again, hit that like and subscribe button. If I can get it pulled up here, actually, y'all see me squinting, put my glasses off. So there was a story that actually was supposed to cover. We were supposed to cover yesterday, but I don't think we got a chance to cover it. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to let's see here. I'm gonna cover it now. Damn, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna bring it to you here. What happened? Let you know what happened here. There was a LA City Council. You know what I'm saying? They have there was a leaked LA City Council video that came out, and most of the people on the LA City Council are white Hispanic, and they was calling, I guess one of the council members, he was a white dude, but he had adopted a black kid, and they was calling him all kind of little monkeys, and they was saying, and then it was also leaked. The lady, her name was Nuri Martinez. She also said he's a little monkey. And she said that they raising the kid white. You know, if I got him for a weekend,
like Chungito or something.
Yeah, she said I whoop his ass if I got him for a weekend. You know what I'm saying, like that. Yeah, she called him two negative derogative, negative terms for black people. You know what I'm saying. So her ass been getting the heat, because this shit leaked out, and also the guy she was talking about, the white guy who adopted the black kid. She was like, she was telling another council member, don't mess with him because he's with the blacks. You know what I'm saying?
No, she said F him because he's with the blacks.
Yeah, F him because he's with the blacks. So, we always had discussions about the black and brown coalition. I grew up around a lot of Hispanic people, but in LA, man, but it's, I grew up around them, but it's always been that thing, you know what I'm saying? We get along, but then you always get around some that don't mess with, because I had Latino partners, they used to be like, I'd be like, hey, man, let's kick it. We'd go kick it. And they'd be like, my other partner's coming, the other Hispanic partner's coming, don't come over, they're going to be tripping and stuff. I'm like, damn, what they tripping on me for? You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. So this is not surprising for me to see. Now, that same woman, who is named, a politician, her name is Nuri Martinez, new breaking news, she resigned today as Los Angeles City Council president.
Oh, surprise.
Comments. Let me show you a picture of her. Let me get this set up here. Yeah, surprising. Actually, that is a big surprise for me because I didn't know I didn't think she was gonna resign.
Oh, she's smart, man. She a minority. She know when she cooked.
I thought her ass was gonna have to get fired.
So. You thought she was gonna blend in with the rest of them? Nah,
yeah,
man.
This is her right here, and so basically, she basically. Said all these racist ass comments, called a little boy a monkey, all kind of shit.
I mean, she must have been high or something, man. I mean, she was cussing. I mean, she was being, it's like a drunk person talking. It's like some Charlie Sheen type shit. It was crazy.
Right. Well, I don't think she was drunk, but here it is. She resigns as Los Angeles City Council president after racist comments. I don't necessarily think she was drunk or nothing. I just think she was probably was letting her slip show with how she really feel.
Let her slip, got caught showing.
Yeah, man. I just think that's how she really feel, and that's not uncommon out there. You know what I'm saying? It happens right in the area I'm from, Indiana. Around the area like East Chicago.
That was raw and unfiltered right there.
Yeah, a lot of
like get off my yard type shit.
Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. Some blacks and Hispanics do get along real well. So, because I got Latino partners I get along. We cool as hell, and you do too. But that's when we get into group economics, though. And we getting, talking about our different groups. That's, what I'm saying, that's when you kind of got to like, okay, I got to roll with my group. Y'all they go roll with theirs. They got to roll with mine. But, yeah, that just was interesting to me that, that leaked out. Because think about it. This person, she's in charge of the school system, like a school superintendent. So think about it. If you got somebody like that who thinking racist like that and in charge of the kids, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? No wonder that maybe those schools, certain schools weren't getting funding,
Yeah, man. She somebody in their crew's like, she thinks she's one of us. We'll learn her. They leaked that shit, man.
Yeah. Now she said, this is her. I take responsibility for what I said, and there are no excuses for those comments. She said she's sorry. She said announcing that she was gonna step down. She said, as a mother, I know better, and I'm sorry. I truly am ashamed. And her ass should be ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she should have had everybody lock some phones are like Dave Chappelle.
Now it's also coming out. She was talking about Asian people too. It's like, why do they grew somebody else in? She said she was talking about Koreans in Korean town, called them short little dark people. Ain't that about a bitch? But
you ain't like that one.
Yeah. So basically, that also, that's damaging because think about it. If something ever had to come up for vote or for black people, she probably voted it down because she don't like black people. You know what I'm saying?
It don't seem like she like anybody but herself, her own kind or something.
Basically, if you ain't Latino, she wasn't fucking with you. Basically, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad her ass is out of office. You know what I'm saying? She should have got fired and not even getting a chance to step down.
Oh, she beat him to the punch. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was cooked.
exactly.
She knew her group.
Now keep an eye out the next 5 years of her trying to run for any re-election or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? She want to let the heat die down. So wait about good 3 to 5 years, and I bet you see her name pop up again. Maybe even be 2 years.
Shit, probably next year when she signed a contract with Spotify.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man, this is what we talking about here. And this reason I brought this story up because we got to keep talking about the reparations push. And when we have people like this who people say, well, they're a minority, and who, you know, you think they have camaraderie with you, they really don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people only looking out for their group. So we really have to watch when we have councils and we have people who don't look like us who are in charge, you know, or certain things that we should be getting, because you never know when you look through the paperwork or when you look through them texts and emails, you're like, damn, okay, that's how you really feel. Okay, no wonder no wonder the schools in the black areas ain't getting the funding they supposed to get, right? Because you know what I'm saying, you got somebody like that who call, you know what I'm saying, their own council members, co-workers, kid a monkey, you know what I'm saying? So what are they thinking about all the other thousands of black kids in that LA County school district? You know what I'm saying? So you just really gotta we really gotta pay attention.
That's some really incendiary stuff for a city council meeting, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is uncalled for.
Yeah, she was candidly caught talking like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. But yeah, just want to, well, once again, we just wanted to kick back to you on another B-side, talk some stuff with y'all. We're gonna keep this episode short and sweet, so don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna do the normal show as always when we do all the normal current events. But thank you for joining us on this episode of the B-side. Leave your comments below. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back at y'all again. Just once, don't forget to hit the bell, and then you know when we back. Anytime we drop something, you be like, bam, you be right on it. So
be right in the fold.
Any last words, my brother?
Be cool.
For sure. Peace.
Peace.